Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to Sabbath Sundays on Broke.
I want a church girl that go to church and read her Bible.
I'm Abby, your queen of this channel. Now, since it is Sabbath Sunday, by the way, I'm borrowing my mom's phone, so sorry about this. Hang on. I'm borrowing my mom's phone so I can film this really quick. But this week is story time, and I thought there was nothing more fitting for a story time on Sabbath Sunday than to tell you about times that I went to a Catholic school. I went to Catholic school for kindergarten through 8th grade, and then I went to a public school for high school. But point is, I wanted to give you a little backstory. The dress code at my school was absolutely ridiculous. You had to wear so let me just tell you some of the most ridiculous parts. I'm not going to go every single little thing, but some of the things that you could get in trouble for. You had to have your shirt tucked in all the time, and even if it came out just a little bit and you walked around that day, because like sometimes, you know, when you stretch your arm, the shirt comes up a little bit and you don't even realize it. And if they caught you, it's like, ha, detention, your shirt's not tucked in. Or if it's like, if you forgot to wear a belt that day, it's like, detention, you didn't wear a belt. If you were wearing the wrong sweatshirt, because you could not wear anything that did not have the school name on it. If it was not plain white, plain navy blue, or if it was not a sweatshirt that had the school name on it, detention. And it's just like, so it's like, yeah, you're freezing cold throughout the day and you're short sleeved, but it's like, oh, it's too bad, you should have worn the right sweatshirt. And it's like, I think my warmth is a little bit more important than the fact that I want to wear a Chicago Bears sweatshirt. I think you can calm down a little bit. So it was just so ridiculous, the things that you could get a detention for, because it's like, you know, so what are you in here for? You know, call the teacher a B-word. So kid, what are you in here for? I had my shirt untucked. Like, it was just so ridiculous how you get detention for the dumbest things. So I'm gonna go back and to tell a story how I almost got a detention. So, little backstory, we had this thing called steps, and basically, like, steps were bad. They were like a mark on your permanent record. And if you got 4 steps, I don't know, it was like 3, maybe, I think it was 3 steps. If you got 3 of them, you got expelled and you were kicked out of the school. So steps were a big deal. So I was with my friend, we were in junior high, and we had this little trophy case, and on top of the trophy case, we had like a little sign-in sheet. Or actually, no, it was like if you were going home, if you left home sick, your parents like had to sign it saying like, yeah, I took my child home at this time. And so my friend and I, she was kind of just like doodling on the folder, and someone before us had previously written, you know, this school sucks or something like that. No, they wrote that like, I'm gonna make up a name. They said like, Annabelle sucks. And you know, we were laughing about that because I was like, oh, who would do that? And so, you know, she took the pen and then she wrote, cheerleading sucks. Just the name, cheerleading, okay? The assistant principal comes up, and now I almost wrote basketball sucks, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. So I continued looking at the trophies. The assistant principal comes, and she looks at my friend. She's like, and she just saw the words, Annabelle sucks. She's like, why did you do this? I am fed up with people doing this. You are on a step. And then she looked right at me. She goes, Abby, did you take part in this? And I was like, no, I was just here looking at the trophies. She made my friend really mad, and she tried to like get me in trouble the entire day for doing nothing. Like I almost did, but I hesitated because I knew it was wrong. So yeah, it's like, oh, sorry for having an opinion. So yeah, she got in trouble for something she didn't even do. She wrote cheerleading sucks, but she never wrote that a person sucks. Well, then my actual principal was like, okay, a step is way too far. We'll just give her a detention to calm down. And then he came up and talked to me. He's like, so did you take part in this? And I was like, no, sir, I was a good kid. He's like, okay. So yeah, that was the times at Catholic schools. I could go on and on about this. It was just really dumb. People got in trouble for the most petty things, and then when you actually needed to get in trouble, a lot of times it didn't happen. I would be happy to tell you about a teacher that once worked there, which that'll probably be for a later video, only because this phone only has so much storage, and so I'm trying to wrap it up. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the story of this really brief story of ridiculous dress code and how I almost got a detention for almost writing basketball sucks on a folder. Like, the sound of it is so ridiculous. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Broke, subscribe to my main channel, and I will see you next Sabbath Sunday. Bye!